What's up, guys? So it is already the end of a day. I've had a pretty full day planting. I had my friend's daughters over here helping me, but while we were planting other things in the garden, my Stock Brothers order came, and so I wanted to unbox and show you guys what I got. So I have the big box sitting right here, this long box. It came in, I think I ordered 15 trees. I know I ordered 2 cherries and 4 or 5 pears and maybe 11 apples, but I'm gonna get them open so that we can have them soaking in water. I'm not gonna get to plant them today, but I want to get them soaking. Okay, so I just got the box open, and this is how it's looking in here. They were all, I think I ordered all, yeah, they're bare root trees. For the most part, I think I tried to order dwarf or semi-dwarf varieties, but let's get them out. Okay, so this one is a pear, semi-dwarf, and I'm just gonna sit them. I have a 5-gallon bucket here. I'm going to be sitting them as I take them out into the water. Well, I don't have water in the bucket yet, but I will get water. This one is a Asian pear. I don't actually know how to say this name, but it's H-O-S-U-I. It's another pear. And well, actually, I don't know how many I could fit in this 5-gallon bucket. Well, that one can't fit. I'll probably need more than one 5-gallon bucket. I don't know what I was thinking. Then this one is a Honeycrisp apple, semi-dwarf. So that's nice. I have a Granny Smith apple, semi-dwarf. I think I ordered 2 Granny Smiths. Granny Smith's apples are mine and my kids' favorite apple. Then I have a, what is this called? A Stark Lottie apple. It's also semi-dwarf. I have a Seckel pear. Let's see. Another Granny Smith apple. Came with this shredded paper to keep the roots nice and moist. The roots are really moist right now, so that's nice. I have a Arkansas black apple. So we went, my family and I, we went apple picking in, I think, November, and to a place in North Carolina, and they had Arkansas black apples there, and it was my first time seeing it, and it tasted delicious. It was super crunchy, which is what my family likes, super crunchy apples, and it said that it's stored really well and that it can turn really black and still be good. It was a storage apple, and so I knew when I ordered fruit trees that Arkansas black was going to be a fruit tree that I definitely wanted. And I think I ordered 2 of those. So this next one is a Pristine apple, and it's also semi-dwarf. I ran out of room in my bucket, so I'm gonna have to get more buckets. And you can see they're already starting to bud, which is really nice. Then I have, let's see, this one is another Arkansas black, and this one is a dwarf. So some of them are dwarf and some I have are semi-dwarf. But I think my pears are standard pear tree size. This is a cherry, binge sweet cherry, and you can see it's starting to sprout all over. So that's really exciting. I ordered 2 cherry trees. This one's called a Van Sweet Cherry. The roots on that is massive. Then I ordered a, what's this tag over at the top? A Moon Glow pear. I've already have 5 apple trees planted, 3 plums, 1 pear, and 4 peaches that I got when we first moved in here from my local farm store. But I knew that I wanted these certain varieties, and so that I would have to order them online. This one's called a Pink Lady apple, which is again one of the top apples that my family likes, and it's a semi-dwarf. And let's see. So the next trees I ordered came in these boxes, and so I'm gonna have to take them out. Okay, so these next trees are gonna come in these black containers, and this one is called a Stark John A. Red Jonathan Apple Semi-Dwarf, and it's already planted in a pot. Of course, I'll have to get it planted in a bigger pot, but that's an apple. This one is a Bartlett pear. This one's a semi-dwarf pear tree, and it's already starting to bud, as you can see. It's also in a pot. That's cool. Then we have this one is a Stark Golden Delicious Apple Semi-Dwarf. I think I ordered 2 of these. This was the second apple variety when we went apple picking that we really liked, was this Golden Delicious. So I knew I wanted 2 of these as well. And I can't seem to get this out. Okay. And the last one is a Golden Delicious as well. Like I told you, I ordered 2 of these and 2 of the Arkansas Traveler. Everything else I ordered just 1 of. Actually, no, I think I ordered 2 Granny Smith as well. 2 Granny Smith, 2 Golden, what's this called? Golden Delicious, and 2 Arkansas Travelers, because that was our favorite apples. Everything else I ordered 1 of. And I'll show you guys where we're going to be putting this. Right now I just have them in these 5-gallon buckets. I'm going to fill them with water so that they can start hydrating. But let's walk over to where we're going to plant them. So this area right here going along the front fence is where I have my trees right now. So I have 5 apple trees. I have 3 peach trees. I need to T-post this one up because it's leaning. I have my one lonely pear, which that's why I got more pear varieties to go with this one. What kind of pear is this? A kefir. I don't even know if the pear varieties I got go with this one, but the pear varieties I got go with each other. And then I have 4 peach trees, and it's only 2 varieties. We don't really eat a lot of peaches like that, but we got Belle of Georgia peach, and Red Haven peach. So we got 4 peach trees. So basically around this area is where I'm thinking and wanting to keep all my fruit trees, to have a little orchard over here. It's on the opposite side of where my vegetable garden's at. So I'm just gonna let each bucket fill. But while we're in the garden, I will go ahead and show you we went ahead and planted out this row of tomatoes, and then we planted on the opposite side of tomato, there are dwarf marigolds, and when we ran out, then we planted the rest with basil. I guess I'll walk on this side. So we planted tomatoes. That one's looking a little droopy. I'll have to water it some more. But in between the tomatoes, that's a tomato smushed to the ground. But in between the tomatoes, we have basils. Those are all basils. Until it gets to marigolds. And in these two beds, we planted more bush beans. I planted colorful ones like the purple teepee, and which I had dwarf Taylor bush beans and stuff like that. This one is going to be a color bed. And then I also had some varieties of black beans that I planted here that were bush varieties. And then the bed behind it, I planted the sunflowers, the cutting sunflowers, the Pro Mix. I had 6 different colors, like white, bicolor, plum, gold, and then, so sunflowers, 2 beds of bush beans. I already planted bush beans here. And then the other new thing we planted were all of these peppers. So this is new as well. So wherever there were not already a plant, like there's radishes here and some brassicas, I just went ahead, and some carrots, I went ahead and planted peppers. So there are peppers everywhere in this bed. I still have to figure out what exactly I want to plant in the front row right here, because that's space that I can use. We're on the 3rd bucket. I'm going to leave these soaking, and then when we get ready to plant them, they'll be nice and hydrated. I don't know about planting them straight into the ground. I'll probably be planting them in a container, and then when they get a little bigger, transplanting them out. I just wanted to go ahead and get my tree order in because they were having a sale, so I got all of these on sale. And then when I have time after I'm finishing planting in my vegetable garden, then I'll be focusing on getting these planted.